Hello, dear aspirants for the Telangana State GENCO competitive exam, which is going to be conducted the coming month 14th July 2024. Welcome to TS Engineering Academy. Myself, Dr. V Reddy, faculty for TS Academy and professor in TS Engineering College. Today's session 1 hour. Target is score booster for the TS GENCO examination. Power plant engineering, electrical engineering. The syllabus is common to all the branches like electronics, mechanical, civil. Okay. As per the previous examination questions conducted by GENCO department, the questions appeared 11 number of questions out of 80 questions. This was the record we had. Now, with the latest the changes in the syllabus, the incorporated syllabus, we can say additional syllabus like heat transfer, thermodynamics, some extent engineering materials also, some extent. I witness, I observed heat transfer and thermodynamics, both subjects pertaining to core mechanical. When comes to our department, electrical engineering department, you can expect a basic level questions from heat transfer and thermodynamics. So, because of these two subjects incorporation, power plant engineering may lose its weightage of the questions appearing. This is the common say opinion of the faculties in our academy. So, it is not my opinion, just people are saying like this. So, maybe because of these two subjects, so even I too say guests are expecting less number of questions power plant. But subject point of view, across the nation, across the globe, competitive examination trend, power plant engineering is more weightage for any branch like electrical, mechanical or civil. Okay. Let us see how it can, but we are here, we are all human beings. So, better no guesswork, work is worship, say trust on the syllabus and keep on working. Okay. This is my initial introduction about the syllabus and the changes observed. So, this course is score booster is a continuous process even next month also, according to my observation 11th July, 14th na. So, I think 24th started, 2 subjects completed, heat transfer and communications, analog digital something communications, Stevens are taken, right, and other subject mechanical faculty taken, right. So, now today my session is power plant engineering. First of all, make it ensure that let you be cool, not in hurry, no guesswork, no luck, nothing else. We trust our work, our contribution towards syllabus, lot syllabus, but out of the lot syllabus, today I am going to ensure you, I can say my personal opinion or my among my community, faculty community, you know very well that I am familiar with the papers and are here and there for last 38 years. I am sure whatever the chapters I say inform, I was just exhibit now here, hardly hydraulic machines, gunshot questions, thermal power plants, gas turbine plants, then power plant economics, environmental considerations. These are the 4 chapters, you can trust my words, you believe me, right. So, remaining there are so many chapters here and there, we will discuss that. Okay. So, now today this is the title. Okay. So, after 1 hour session, definitely you will get benefit out of our discussions. We see this course is being continued for last 1.5 years, number of times exam postponed, different issues. it is not the time to discuss all those things. Our attention, our focus on the syllabus pertaining belongs to power plant engineering. So, as you know, 100 marks, 80 marks technical, 20 marks general. Okay, just you know very well, still a few seconds, right. As per the syllabus, so these are the 80 marks paper, section A. Say there are 12 subjects. Out of the 12 subjects, so these 2 mechanical core subjects, thermodynamics heat transfer, this is our course, right. This is my part, right. Section B, English, general ability and all you know very well, 15 marks, right. Say 20 marks. 50 marks in GATE, 20 marks in GENCO, right. Okay. Basic knowledge, Telangana culture, English, general awareness and all. Okay. Now, this is the syllabus, just few, hardly half minute. Everyone familiar, still make it mind to familiar with the syllabus. Out of the bulk syllabus, 40 hours lectures, say usually university point of view syllabus, out of which we are covering the core areas: thermal power plant engineering, hydroelectric power plant, gas turbine plants, economics of the power plant, then environmental considerations. These are the 4 core areas. You can believe me, you can trust, questions can appear. There are so many chapters, don't worry, many chapters linked with one another. Okay, no need to read this, right. So, broadly speaking, these are the chapters. I converted syllabus into units through live, online, offline, different modes. We transferred information from ACE Academy, me to the student community, thousands of students. Okay, they have my notes, they have so many things, even Google Class, so many things that crashed, that one I can say, that damaged, some few recovered, which I transmitted to so many people also later, right. Anyhow, so my course is now today, our interest is this one and this one. So, out of 11 previous years record, now maybe 3, 4, maybe 6, 7 questions suppose diverted towards thermodynamics and heat transfer, remaining 4, 5 questions residual question marks to us power plant. It can be priority, no doubt, but be prepared for the worst and better. If you get more questions, feel happy, definitely you can touch it. The best to answer the examination questions, as per my experience, so many exams I cracked, say 1987, 88, those days, 35 years before, definitely elimination method is best. Elimination method, you have prepared, don't waste that preparation. Out of your preparation, make ensure that you have something knowledge, yes, you know, you are familiar. Out of your familiarity, match the answers, eliminate them, and out of the 4, 2 options can be eliminated easily. Remaining 2, personal bias or your in sixth sense, whatever you apply, you will get it. Nothing you don't know anything about the question, something idea you say perceived, put opposite to that perceiveness, okay, that is best, you will get the marks. The general way of getting perception by the student, quite opposite answer. This is my close observation recent years, okay, just make it, take it as a joke, not serious. The way you receive, the way you perceive, the way you guess answer, quite opposite should be the answer. This is the way I observation with the student community, right. Anyhow, okay, that is the one. Now, let us see a review. I am not teaching entire syllabus, just brushing up the course, enhancement of your engineering skills towards power plant engineering. A question can be like this nowadays, basic questions. According to my say perception, my guess, as per the rules, questions should not be copied from the previous examinations. That was the sentence incorporated for the guidelines for the paper setters. If that is the case, then no question will be cut and paste. So, be prepared for the subject knowledge only. Simple example, just one example, easy. Slowly we will rise our knowledge. So, consider a thermal power plant, nothing but steam power plant. Where is the location of the condenser? Location of the condenser in between steam turbine and hot well. Simple. Where is the location of the economizer? In between, answer, economizer, which heat up the feed water before entering into boiler. Right. So, in between superheater and air free heater. Like that, a simple questions possibility. It is not like a GATE, IES or ESC level. Okay. This is 80 marks, 1 minute. Where is the question of lengthy calculations? One question guarantee from the power plant economics. One question from the basic knowledge of the power generation, converting water power into mechanical power, m dot GH, rho GQH, gamma QH, WQH, that type questions possible, which I will do today. Okay. One question. Recent ISRO exam, recent Telangana state exam also I observed question. Okay. Very nicely given question. ISRO exam only I observed for electrical department. Rho GQH, rho is 1000, that is removed, kilowatt, G 9.81, Q is the discharge, H is the meters. Though he has given GQH, what is the units, watt, kilowatt, horsepower, that type of question I paid in ISRO electrical department. Okay. Such questions possible now. Okay, anyhow. From the basic power generation concept, make out that when preparation starts, the first chapter must be thermal power plant only. Keep in mind a layout of thermal power plant and read every component and think yourself with the previous preparation, what is the function of that component, where it is located, how it works. This is preparation. Before exam, this much only possibility. The way you collected hundreds of thousands of questions from the net here and there, just go through it, but not guarantee, but never get confused with the question bank which we have or which we supplied to you, right. Okay. So, this is the way a diagram, a general diagram. So, any power plant we have basic information, prime mover, right, prime mover. Prime mover is a device which supply energy, which convert one form to another form. Steam turbine is a prime mover, electrical motor, electrical generator, all these are prime, diesel engine, petrol engine, steam turbine, gas turbine, windmill, all these comes under prime movers. You give one energy, it can be primary source of energy, secondary source of energy. Primary source of energy to the prime mover, coal, nuclear, uranium, like that. Secondary source can be processed one, like a diesel, like solar, all those things. Primary source, secondary source. Okay. Primary source is coal mostly, directly taken and converted into say heat energy, that convert into that steam energy, that converted into mechanical energy. So, prime mover, that goes to electrical generator, we can say alternator. Okay. Alternator. So, here something has to rotate. The rotation of the prime mover, how much speed is necessary? That speed must be equal to synchronous speed of the alternator. So, this year I am expecting question from the DC machines or AC machines or power plant, synchronous speed, a favorite question now. Take my words granted, you can get a synchronous speed question. 120 F by P, where P is number of poles, or 60 F by P dash, number of pairs of poles. This is pairs of poles, pairs of poles. This is number of poles, P. So, most attractive question, this question. You know very well, but in examination it should be. So, I am highlighting how much speed necessary to produce electricity by using some turbine. The turbine can be steam, Turbine can be hydro, water turbine, can be gas turbine, can be any other windmill or any other. Okay. The synchronous speed demand from the electrical generator shall match with the prime mover. The prime mover can be diesel engine, prime mover can be windmill, prime mover can be steam turbine or gas turbine or water turbine, right. So, 120 F by P, P number of poles, 60 F by P dash number of poles, where F is, we know very well, alternating current supply frequency. Indian system 50 hertz, western countries 60 hertz, our Indian system 50 hertz. 120 into 50, 6000, 6000 by say 4, 1500, 3000. So, maximum speed 3000, minimum speed 1500. In between 1500 to 3000, the speed of the alternator, speed of the prime mover necessary. Okay. Now, this is called prime mover. This is electrical generator. To run the turbine, we need working substance. Working substance can be water in case of water turbine. Working substance can be steam in case of steam turbine. In case of gas turbine, hot air. So, this is the source of heat energy. If it is nuclear power plant, uranium. Okay. So, this is the how exhaust flue gases going out. So, the basic elements of the power plant, everybody familiar, no need to repeat number of times, time is precise now. Boilers, steam turbine, the electrical generator, condenser and hot well collection water, again pump to it, right. Now, this is the in detail. Yes, this one sketch is enough to discuss, to prepare yourself thermal power plant, steam power plant. Any suggestions you can post now. Okay. Any your needy suggestions, anything else. Okay. In 1 hour, right. Okay. Right. Is telecasting na? Is going na? Yes. Okay. Right. Yes, I am looking for the any suggestions, any doubts. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Right. I think everyone following, dear aspirants. Okay, you can mention your doubts or any opinion. Right. This is the one sketch which can help you to get out of 80 questions, one question guarantee. How the question? Coal from the coal mines, underground or open cast. Coal is stored, coal is processed, coal is made into powder, powderization to better burning of the wet one. So, that is called coal handling. Send it to the boiler. So, water from the raw water from the river or processed water from the plant or feed water dumped into boiler, where heat energy converted into steam energy. Steam energy passing through superheater to the steam turbine. Then after conversion heat energy into mechanical energy by rotating, that mechanical energy transferred to electrical generator. The exhausted steam passing to condenser. Condenser converting wet steam into water. Condenser improves the efficiency, thermal efficiency, Carnot cycle. Temperature difference more, thermal efficiency more. The temperature before turbine may be 200 degrees centigrade, subcritical, supercritical, something like that, right. Then exhaust steam can be a 90 degrees centigrade, that convert into a cool water 40 degrees. Then again that water pumped, being pumped to the economizer, there again warm up, warm water entered into boiler. Because of the economizer, coal fuel supply saved, because boiler consists of hot water, less amount of heat energy sufficient, less amount of heat energy by burning, by consuming less coal also. This is the way we have discussed. You know very well, I am pretty well, I am sure everybody having knowledge. Today you joined us to boost your confidence only. You are not going to learn too much, but brush up, a revision type. The flue gases flow circuit appeared question, Telangana PSC also. 6 questions appeared last time. October 2023, Telangana PSC WE exam conducted. There I found 6 questions. Today I want to discuss 6 questions also. The flue gas analysis. The flue gas flows from the boiler to separator, separator to economizer, economizer to air preheater, that goes to chimney into the atmosphere. When too much of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide causing acid rains. So, environmental aspect, very famous question. To control them, to control these pollutions, dust and all these pollutions, we use electrostatic precipitators. Electrostatic precipitator pollution control. SO2 consists, CO2 consists causing acid rains. These questions are famous for environmental aspect, right. Next, yes, superheater, economizer, air preheater goes to exhaust. This is chimney. Okay. Power plant. What do you mean power plant? Power plant is a basic question. Recently one examination appeared, okay, staff selection commission. Meaning of power plant. Power plant is a place where primary or secondary energy available converted to electrical energy. This is the answer. To produce electricity, to produce electrical energy, power plant is erected, power plant is adopted, power plant is used, right. Many sources, inputs available, primary source, secondary source, primary coal, secondary the processed one, fuels, right. So, these are the various kinds of power plants. The best power plant, economic power plant, cheap, low cost production, which power plant? This question appeared in the Telangana State PSC. This section is English, not our mother tongue Telugu, okay. So, mandatory, every communication through English only. A question is like this, among all these, I want to interact with the people, I want to interact with the people who are attending this session. Which power plant produce electricity, electrical energy, low production cost, cheap production of electricity? Try to answer this, anyone? I am expecting answer from the people. This one, hydel power plant involved least cost of electrical energy generation. Recent erected plant Pulichintala, border of Andhra Pradesh in Nalgonda district. Pulichintala power plant consists 4 turbines, water turbines, Francis turbines. Each turbine 30 megawatt. 4 into 30, 120 megawatt power generated at Pulichintala across the Krishna River dam constructed. Similarly, drinking water facility Singuru, Nijam Sagar, Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisalem. So, across the Telangana state, the total power for electrical generation around 6,000 plus megawatts, not exactly odd numbers, 6,000 plus, 6,000 above little bit megawatts power Telangana potential. Compared to Andhra Pradesh, Telangana power generation potential is more. As per my memory, Andhra Pradesh power generation after bifurcation 4,500 megawatt only there. So, they are purchasing power, maybe national grid, they based on the population strength, maybe government of say Haryana, somewhere distribution is taking place. Okay. This information just. Okay. Hydro power plant is cheap, electrical generation power plant, right. So, just to see some questions. So, I am assuming that people have basic knowledge. This is the score booster session, just to build psychological a positiveness after 7 o'clock 10 minutes. Okay. Let us focus on the first question. Electrical generator is used in power plant which converts. Try to answer this. Converting mechanical energy into electrical energy. Answer C. Converting mechanical energy into electrical energy. Electrical generator. Turbine converts heat energy into mechanical energy, right. Minimum amount of fuel used in, minimum amount of fuel in grams or kgs, minimum amount of fuel used in thermal power plant, no, more. To produce 1 megawatt, 1000 tons something else used, people. Okay, in a day, maybe 10,000 like that, 1000 tons coal is used, power generation. So, hydroelectric power plant, water used. Diesel power plant, diesel in liters used. So, nuclear power plant, few grams of nuclear fuel used. So, least amount in kgs or liters. Answer is nuclear power plant. Primary source of energy discussed coal. Secondary source means others like window like that. Okay, primary coal, secondary biomass, geothermal, these and all, right. Space required for thermal power plant, steam thermal power plant compared to diesel more. Hundreds of acres. You need vehicle to cover the Ramagundam power plant. Okay, thermal power plant needs lot of space. Boiler of one corner, turbine one plant, condenser one plant with including cooling towers and all. Okay, keeping in mind time factor, just move. Pipes carrying steam generally made from steel. Steam turbine commonly used in thermal power plant. Condensed power plants. Fire point, flash point linked to what? Fire point, flash point linked to definitely diesel power plant. Fire point, flash point linked to the fuels, the temperature at which it fire, like that. Okay, explanation is there. Fire point, flash points are related to diesel power plant. Yes, answer corrected. So, about this, flash point is the point of the fuel lowest temperature at which it produces enough vapor to ignite. Fire point is the point, the temperature at which the vapors continuously burn. Continuously burn is fire point. Okay, the vapor which produce enough vapor to ignite the fuel is called flash point. These both connected to fuels. So, diesel engine, diesel is used. Na? Which of the following part of thermal power plant is associated with the ash handling system? Ash handling in where? Ash handling means pollution control, electrostatic precipitators, ESP. Electrostatic precipitator is used to control the pollution, not to permit the particles, burned fuel particles into atmosphere, which is installed before the chimney. Cost of fuel transportation minimum in a power plant and maximum in dash power plant. Minimum in hydro, maximum in thermal power plant. The water transportation nothing, free of cost water, no transportation required. Whereas in thermal power plant, coal is to be moved from say Singarani collieries to Vijayawada thermal power plant, Sengani call rest okay, Ramgund nearby. But coal transportation is expensive. By using trains, by using road transportation, some means. Definitely steam power plant is maximum cost of fuel transportation, minimum in case of hydroelectric power plant. Which of the following scientific principle is mainly behind generation of hydroelectric power plant? Hydroelectric power plant converting potential energy into electrical energy, gravity. Yes. So this is MGH, potential energy, Sthiti Shakti, that goes to turbine plant. Okay, answer D. Oh, time factor. Gas turbine works under Brayton cycle, steam turbine works under Rankine cycle. So preparation at the basic level always safer. Never get confused with the lengthy questions from the GATE solutions or IES solutions. Yes, previous questions is very clear. Power plant engineering questions copied from the ESC mechanical theoretical questions. ESC, engineering services mechanical questions cut and pasted once upon a time, not now, not going to be, never bound to be now this time. Gas turbine Brayton cycle, steam turbine Rankine cycle. Thermal power plants, function of economizer, heat the feed water by using flue gases. Yes, boiler, flue gases goes to suppurator, then goes to economizer, then goes to air filter, then goes to chimney. In the economizer, one is hot flue gases, another side is feed water from condenser hot well to the boiler. Na? So before entering into boiler, the water become warm. It is called heat exchanger, counter heat exchanger. In heat transfer subject, we have studied this. Economizer is a kind of heat exchanger where heat from the flue gases. In the economizer, heat from the flue gases converted into that feed water heating. Which of the following power plant employ Rankine cycle? Definitely thermal power plant. The type of turbine used in hydroelectric power plant, 30 meters to 50 meters. Below 30 meters, Kaplan turbine, propeller turbine, 30 meters to 50 meters, Francis turbine, above 250 meters, Pelton wheel. Pelton wheel, the head of water means depth of water from the free surface turbine is more than 250 meters. Some books saying 275, some books saying 300, nothing worry, such a range is permitted. Kaplan turbine is head of water less than 30 meters. A questions possible from this area. Francis turbine 30 meters to 250 meters. Definitely answer C. This is head is less than 30 meters. Kaplan turbine, propeller turbine, both are same kind. The only construction difference is there. Kaplan turbine, the turbine rotor consists adjustable blades, whereas in case of propeller water turbine, the rotor consists permanent, nothing but non-adjustable blades. This is the difference. Both a kind of low head turbine, high discharge turbine. Turbine classification bound to be a question. Pelton wheel is high head. Pelton wheel turbine is high head, low discharge, low specific speed, tangential flow, impulse type turbine. Francis turbine is medium head, 30 to 250, medium discharge, medium specific speed, radial inward, a reaction type turbine. Kaplan propeller turbines both comes under low head, high discharge, high specific speed, axial flow and reaction type turbines. classification of turbines in terms of heads, specific speeds, kind of action of water, possibility more, even though the course is electrical engineering. Basic knowledge, you are going to work with the new power plants, can be hydro, can be thermal, Damar Chalra, okay, best Yadadri, YPP power plant something, okay, excellent coming up. Most of the people diverted that posting only, that place only selection time. So 30 meters to 50 meters, Francis turbine. Francis turbine is inward reaction turbine. Most of the generators in thermal power plants, yeah, tricky question. This also correct, this also correct. So as per my basic knowledge, both option A, option B are appropriately correct. Okay. Depend upon the number of poles or pair of poles, this is arrived. 1500 to 3000 RPM. So I selected 3000 RPM. Turbo generators used to high shaft rotation speeds, rotor turbo generator non-silent poles, that and all. Normal speed of the turbo generator is 1500 2000. Depend upon 2 or 4. 3000 I selected. Okay. So the challenged question this. Which of the following power plant availability of electric power commercially least and less reliable? Less reliable is wind energy. We cannot make it commercial. Wind nature gift, which you can find when you travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore near Anantapuram. There right side you can see Anantagiri hills. There we can find the windmills. Windmill power is not reliable. At least solar power can be reliable summer time. Wind energy is not reliable, not commercial much, not trusted energy. If it is good, cyclone period it can produce, otherwise not. So not much reliable, less reliable energy is wind energy. Which power plant normally operate high speeds? High speeds, definitely steam turbines, 3000. No? Yes. So this is the way I covered some questions down. Next power plant is hydro power plant. Thermal power plant I covered, discussed. Now time is the factor here. One Srisalem, one Nagarjuna Sagar. From Hyderabad 60 kilometers, Nagarjuna Sagar, 220 kilometers Srisalem. Both are at modern temples, Adunatana Devalayalu, right? So list of electric power plants, Srisalem, like Jorala also excellent. Around, I think as per my knowledge, Jorala, you see, Singur also 15 megawatt, Nagarjuna Sagar 815, main canal 60, Srisalem 900 megawatt, okay. Pulchintala 120 I discussed already. Jorala 234, good, 16 to 40, 240 roughly. Jorala 240 megawatt, more than Pulchintala. These are the private projects. Domagudam, proposed one, yet to come, 24 megawatt, near Bhadrachalam district, right. So these are the new proposals in future. Telangana, Sitama Sagar 320, Sammaka Sagar 240, Komaram Beam 3 megawatt, small one. So these are coming hydro power plants. Okay, these are the places where thermal power plant, Damarchalla, I told you na, is a best going to be a thermal power plant in Telangana. Palavanchi existing, Manugur existing, Chirpa existing, Ramgondam existing, right. So these are the power plants based on the coal, just information only, leave it. So next one is gas power plant. Gas power plant, 4 components: air compressor, axial flow, combustion chamber, then gas turbine, then heat exchanger, main components, right. So gas power plant also, Shankarampalli gas power plant also there, some technical problem there, I don't know exactly, but it is not working, but it is there already. So these are the sources Renewable, non-renewable sources. Renewable source means renewable, okay, conventional, right. Solar, hydro, water also comes under that. Non-renewable means this fuel, conventional. Non-renewable means conventional. These are non-conventional. Right. So, Ramagundam and power plant. This is chimney, right. This is Godavari river. Okay, right. Renewable energy sources. A newly incorporated lines in the syllabus. Many people raise it also. Okay, like subcritical, supercritical. See this, note down this. Subcritical means the pressure of the steam 170 bar below and 5 temperature. So, here more than that 600 up to. The efficiency 38%, efficiency 42%. So, more temperature, more pressure steam, general thermal efficiency improved more. Yes, these are the list, take out, take it granted. New words incorporated, that is it. You will not get the much about this. Now, next is second one is hydropower plant. Hydropower plant main source is reservoir, say spillway dam, say penstock pipe, then surge tank. Surge tank will save the pipe. Surge tank word is important. Surge tank is connected to which power plant? Surge tank is connected to hydropower plant to protect the penstock pipe from the water hammer. Water hammer is phenomena when valve is closed suddenly, high pressure is developed. On account of high pressure developed, pipe can burst. To avoid that high pressure, to control the high pressure, surge tank is taken into account. Surge tank will take that high pressures here. Yes, this is called line diagram of hydropower plant. So, components reservoir, spillway dam, penstock pipe, surge tank, water turbine, then electrical generator, tail, this is tail race like that. So, bottom side turbine, head above the turbine, electrical generator will be there. So, hydraulic machines. So, water turbine is a device. Here nothing is mentioned, right? Here nothing is mentioned here. So, by seeing the options, it is hydraulic turbine, water turbine, water turbine converts hydraulic energy into mechanical energy. So, this is called pump, centrifugal pump. This is called turbine, water turbine. This is called fan. This is also a kind of turbine, maybe wind turbine, windmill. Right. 25 meters up to, definitely Kaplan turbine. Head is less than 30 meters, Kaplan turbine. Previous is cleared, this one. Pelton more than 250 meters. France is 30 to 250 meters. A Pelton wheel ideally suitable for I head low discharge. I head low discharge, low specific speed. Yes, not this. I head correct, low discharge correct, low specific speed correct. Oh, tricky question this. People by seeing this high head to low discharge, but here this word is wrong. Francis turbine definitely inward flow reaction turbine, inward. Outward flow reaction turbine is Farney turbine. Outward is Farney turbine, F-R-O-U-N-E-Y, Farney turbine. Inward is Francis. Can be question possible. Outward reaction turbine, not Francis. Farney, rare question, but it is information. Propeller water turbine is low head axial flow. Low head axial flow, low head axial flow. this is the shaft, this is the rotor, this is the axis, these are the blades. Water coming like this, water coming like this, water coming like this, water coming like this. Axial flow and low head is called propeller and capellan. Even capellan also. Power which appears in the expression of the specific speed. Yes, specific speed of turbine. Specific speed of turbine, not synchronous speed. That is SYN. NS is synchronous speed, not specific speed, correct. Speed of the turbine, nothing but synchronous speed of the electrical generator under power developed by the turbine divided by h to the power of 5 by 4. Keep in mind this. P is called power. What power? Brake power, shaft power. N is speed of the turbine. Head is the net head, water head, 30 meters below capellan propeller. More than 250 meters Pelton wheel. This is the head. This is speed of the turbine and the electrical generator. P is the power, shaft power, 2 pi nt by 60, that power. P is the power, shaft power. Pelton wheel is installed definitely for I head plants. Pelton wheel is I head plants. Pelton wheel, degree of reaction. Degree of reaction 0. Degree of reaction means pressure change. Pressure change in rotor divided by pressure change in stator plus pressure change in rotor. Degree of reaction 0 for the Pelton. No pressure change across the Pelton wheel. Degree of reaction, Francis, less than 1, like that. More than 0, less than 1. Degree of reaction. A core mechanical knowledge bit. Pour bay. Pour bay nothing but it is a small reservoir before turbine, before penstock. From the large size river, from the big perennial river, water is drawn. Water is drawn from the main river. Through power channel, water is transported to the forebay. From the forebay, water is supplied to penstock. Forebay is in between power channel and penstock. Yes, this is called forebay. This is a main river. This is a main river. From main river, this is power channel. Then this is forebay, this is penstock. Forebay is a reservoir, man-made reservoir, maybe natural, in between penstock pipe and the power channel. This is called forebay. Power channel and penstock, good bit. Forebay word possibility. The syllabus is common to all the branches. Some people are saying different questions for different branches. Same day exam conducting, maybe same questions. We can't rule out that. There is no strict rule that the mechanical hydraulic machines, mechanical turbine machines, different questions. Maybe same questions repetition possible because same time exam conducting. Power channel and the penstock, yes. Explanation discussed. Which hydro power plant works without pondage? Without pondage, no reservoir is required. So definitely, which hydro power plant can work without pondage? Na? Runoff river power plant. There is no pondage, there is no reservoir. Just whenever floods arise, water level rise, then turbine connected across river. Due to flood water, turbine starts rotating. No pondage required. Ganga Valley, maybe Yamuna, maybe say other places where sudden floods come into picture, those rivers, these turbines can be installed. Yes. Power plant economics, very important. Power plant economics, damn sure question 1. One thermal power plant, one hydro power plant, one power economics, one environmental pollution. This is the worst preparation, 4 questions. Maybe more, let us hope. I am expecting 8 questions. Who will listen, who cares? These are personal perceptions, right? But prepare for the good amount of knowledge in real life also. You have to work with the systems. So these are the terminologies found in power economics. Load factor, okay, nothing but the average load by the maximum load, like that basic knowledge, okay. Diversity factor, total number of units required. These are the things you have discussed already. These you are familiar. No need to by heart now itself. Just reminding today. This is reminding only. Example this. This is how power generation. First 6 hours 40 megawatt. Next 4 hours 50 megawatt. Next 2 hours 60 megawatt. Next 3 hours something 50 megawatt. Next 5 hours something else 70 hours. This is how load curve. Area of the load curve. Multiply this x axis y axis will give the energy generated particular period. Energy generated by the water turbine or steam turbine or any other turbine, area of the load curve gives. This is how. So and so hour, so and so hour, so and so hour, so and so hour. So 40 into 6, 50 into 4, 60 into 2, 50 into 4, like 70 into 4, 40 into 4. This entire total sum up divide by 24 hours will get the average power generated loaded the turbines 50 megawatt. Multiply all this 40 into 6 plus 50 into 4 plus 60 into so and so entire power 1200 megawatt for 24 hours. Divide by the 24 will give the 50 megawatt the average load on the power plant. Like these questions. Okay. Let us see some questions linked with the GENCO previous questions. Just reminding GENCO previous questions. This is given GENCO previous questions WE electrical engineering examination question. This is a question given in the TSPL GENCO 2015. So very clear, this is the way given. 6 hours 40 megawatt, 2 hours 50 megawatt, simply 6 into 40 plus 2 into 50 plus 4 into 60 plus 2 into 50 plus 4 into 70 plus 4 into 80 plus 2 into 40 divided by 24 will give the average load. That divided by maximum load. Load factor is equal to average load divided by maximum load. Average load can be calculated 6 into 40, 2 into 50 summation, 4 into 60 so and so, last 2 into 40 total divided by 24 will give the average load, which we discussed here. We have discussed here, this is average load, not that type. Yes, divided by maximum load 80, that gives the answer, right. So you can do it. So 6 into 40 plus 2 into 50 plus dash 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 plus last 2 into 40 whole divided by 24, that divided by maximum 80. This is load factor. This is the question appeared in the examination. One example I taken. I check it, whatever the answer. So numerical question possibility from the economics, power economics. 1-2 questions possibility. My favorite question is efficiency of the plant is equal to output by input. Output is shaft power, brake power, mechanical power, electrical power. Water. Input is water power. The water power formula is important as on today. Power water. Water power is equal to hydro power is equal to this formula you can learn from me today. This possibility m dot GH, m dot is rho into Q in rho G into Q into H. So rho density of water G 9.81 Q. Yes. So this is the watt. So this is 1000 kg per meter cube. Rho G 9.81 meter per second square. Q meter cube per second. Some discharge will be given meter cube per second. Some question of meters. If you remove the 1000, divide by 1000, that become kilowatt. By dividing this, remove this one, G into Q into H is equal to kilowatt. This question appeared in the ISRO exam. What are the units of this? G into Q into H is kilowatts. Rho is 1000 water, density of water 1000. Divide by 1000, become watt, become kilowatt. This question appeared in ISRO exam. So discharge in meter cube per second. H is in meters. So, possibility, my personal expectation question based on this formula. Keeping in mind, these are the question marks, right. So, factors are given, you can slow mode, you can see average load by maximum load, which you have done this just now, like this, questions given, load factor given, capacity factor given, maximum demand given, then what is annual. By using capacity factor, by using load factor 0.7 is equal to average load by maximum load, okay. Then capacity factor is equal to that average load by that plant capacity given 220 megawatt, okay, like that, by simplification. So, boiler is specified by how many kgs of steam produced per hour. There are question solutions available, do not worry, the solution available, Google Talli available, or yes, our materials available. So, boiler specification is steam generation per hour, kg per hour. These are the questions appeared in the examination. Inspection doors on the walls of boilers are suddenly open, what happens? Negative pressure developed, okay. Pressure inside the negative, yes, negative pressure developed because of the more pressure, low, say, more velocity of the flumes, low pressure developed. Explanation given. Inspection doors on the boilers are open, the flames does not leap out because of the pressure inside the boiler is negative. Regenerator in the gas turbine. Regenerator means nothing but the exhausted hot air from the turbine again reheated. So, more power is generated, more power is output is generated. Increase output but not efficiency, right. Increase output but not efficiency. Reheating of gas turbine, this also regeneration means I can say this is the how, this is the compressor, compressor goes to combustion chamber hot air expand in the steam turbine, gas turbine GT. This is coupled with our exciter, alternator, electrical generator. It goes to the open air, it takes the atmosphere air, no heat generator. Now, what my intention is, you can use here regenerator. Regenerator means the exhausted flue gases here passes. So, heating the this one, okay, that. So, fuel can be saved by regenerator, whereas reheater means the amount of flue gases again reheated here, okay, right. Now, reheating means increasing turbine work, Now, come to the regenerator, increase output is not affected, yes, no effect on the output, but increase efficiency. Regenerator means fuel saved, na? So, denominator reduced, then efficiency improved. Efficiency is equal to output by input. Input is heat supply. When this increase, this decrease, this will increase, na? A correct, yes. Confusion, na? Previous. Regenerator meant for increasing thermal efficiency without increasing output work. Reheater means increasing output work, yes. So, given increasing the temperature, yes. Reheating means increasing output work. Steam turbine terminology, diaphragm. Diaphragm nothing but it is placed in the steam turbine, separating wall between rotor and carrying nozzles. Yes, correct. A correct. Hydropower plant, both operating initial costs are high. No, operating cost is low, initial cost is high. Hydropower plant, operating cost is low, initial cost is high. Now, see Polavaram, struggling years together, decades together. Construction of dam, time taking, political issues, public issues, reforestation, forestation, that green tribunal issues, lot of hurdles for dam construction. So, initial cost is high, but operation cost is very low, cheapest power generation by using hydropower plant. So, function of such tank, relieve the water hammer pressure, relieve the water hammer pressure. As I told you, such tank is connected on the penstock pipe to protect the pipe not to burst it due to high pressures developed when valve is closed. It is called water hammer. Water hammer prevention by the surge tank. Rankine cycle efficiency 30 to 45. Rankine cycle efficiency, nothing but steam power plant. In order to lower cost electrical energy generation, load factor should be high. Load factor should be high. Yes. Diversity factor means sum of the individual loads to the maximum demand. You can read slowly this. This is how previous question. Let us see another question. GENCO people questions. Okay. So these are the questions I solved. Same questions here solved. Previous questions only. Answer 0.71. This we have discussed already. Previous one. Okay. Okay. So these are the questions discussed. We have discussed already this. Surge tank efficiency 30 to 45. Rankine efficiency, Rankine cycle steam efficiency, Rankine cycle efficiency with superheater and all 30-40%. A basic Rankine cycle is 20 to 30%. Yes. With the addition features, efficiency improved. Supercritical temperature Rankine cycle 30 to 45. Nothing is given around 30. Nothing mentioned Rankine efficiency 30. With the added economizer, superheater and all, definitely more than 30%. Yes, we have discussed this. Yeah, these are the practice questions. Okay, you can see this is the practice question left over. In slow mode, you can see this is the question, general question. This question is power economics question. This power economics question, this question is prepared here. Slow mode, you can follow the solution provided here, right? So this is how things are available. Environmental aspect point of view, acid rains, definitely environmental pollution point of view, air pollution, right? See, carbon dioxide greenhouse effect. Acid rains, definitely low carbon alternative is nuclear fuel. So renewable energy, least environmental affected wind power. Major environmental concern is radioactive materials. Minimizing environmental impact, hydropower. Hydropower means dam constructed, na? So definitely deforestation or something else, submergence area, so affecting the nearby people, say tribal people and all. Okay, so fisheries and all affected. Which type of power plant rely on the natural heat of earth? Definitely geothermal. Geothermal is the hot gases from the earth. Greenhouse effect is CO2. Renewable energy is windmill, least environmental effect. Okay, then CO2 is the greenhouse effect. Rainwater, yes. Acid rain caused due to sulfur dioxide release from the thermal power plant exhaust flue gases. Which type of power plant rely on the control of nuclear reactions? Okay, nuclear fission power plant. Which renewable energy source has the potential to produce power continuous without interruption? Geothermal. Kenya country maximum produce geothermal. Continuous in our Ladakh area also available. Geothermal is the continuous energy available. We can produce power, but not that much commercial. So what is the purpose of using electrostatic precipitator? Yes, definitely controlling the pollution particles by using electrostatic energy. The dust particles can be attracted by that electrostatic layers, which will not permit into the atmosphere. So which method of effect to controlling the carbon dioxide is given? CO2 produced burning of the coal can be controlled by using this type. This is a method where carbon dioxide can be controlled. So it can be dumped into the underground. Yes. So these are the questions from the Telangana State PSC questions. Which of the following conventional source of energy? Conventional source, nuclear. TS PSC questions. Arrange the following power plants increasing order of their efficiency. Best efficiency hydro. Highest efficiency hydro. Okay. So increasing efficiency. Least is steam power plant. Next is diesel. Next is nuclear. Okay, DABC, BC. So B is highest, na? Yes. Least efficiency, highest efficiency hydro. Next nuclear. Next least is D, starts thermal power plant. Next diesel. Next C. Next D, B answer. Yes. Consider the following statements. Greater part of power developed by the turbine gas power plant station used for driving the compressor. Yes, this is correct. Out of 100 watt produced, 60 watt compressor consumed, 40 watt turbine power generation. So much of the power generated in the gas turbine consumed by compressor only. Statement A correct. Greater part of power developed by turbine consumed by the compressor. Temperature of the combustion chamber 3000 degrees Fahrenheit also correct. A, B correct. Initial operating cost of gas power plant much lower than the steam power plant, correct. A, B, C correct. Gas power station much smaller in size. Gas power station much smaller in size compared to steam power plant. D also correct. All are correct seems. Initial operating cost of gas power plant are much lower than, all are correct seems, right. Which of the following is non-conventional? Non-conventional, biogas. Which of the following not required in hydroelectric power plant? Condenser is thermal power plant. Remaining all connected to surge tank, penstock, spillway dam, connected to steam power plant. These questions from the Telangana State PSC, 6 questions. Which of the following is the correct path of flue gases? Yes, this is the question you can expect again from our examination GENCO. Flue gases line diagram, steam boiler, superheater, economizer, air preheater. Yes, correct. So this is how I contributed questions from the GENCO, question from the Telangana PSC, questions here and there collected. So my suggestion is, within this 1 hour 10 minutes, I covered more weightage chapters: thermal power plant, hydro power plant, power economics, guarantee numerical question, load factor, capacity factor, diversity factor, something like that, then environmental impact. Okay. With this is the end of the session. All the best for the July 14th exam. On that day, we will again conduct this type of session to give the feedback about the examination paper. So God bless, good luck to everyone. Let us hope best on July 14th, competitive exam GENCO.